Hello friends, hope you are doing well and welcome back to my channel NUAA-TECH videos. And in this video we will understand what is Azure Active Directory. So I have already opened uh, the Microsoft site where it is properly explained what is Azure Active Directory. So I'll take you through the notes what is written by Microsoft about Azure Active Directory, and we will understand what are the main you know the components and features, and what are the different licenses used in Active Directory. So let's get started. Azure Active Directory is cloud-based identity and access management service. Means uh, this is similar like we have Active Directory on-prem where we use our credentials to utilize any resource. Like if we want to log on to our computer, then we have to serve our credentials, and those credentials will be validated by one of the domain controllers, and our authentication will be completed. Similarly, in Azure AD, we can have multiple accounts created, and using those accounts, we can use the services. So, what are all those services? This service help your employees access external resources such as Microsoft 365, the Azure portal, and thousands of other SaaS-based applications. So Azure Active Directory also helps them access internal resources like apps on your corporate internet network, means the local network, along with any cloud application developed for your own organization. Means whatever applications which are running on-prem, so those resources can be accessed, uh, showing the identity and providing the access through Azure Active Directory. There are some other terms also, so you can go through. I'll paste this URL in the description window. So basically, who uses Azure AD? So as you can see, IT admins, they must be familiar about the Azure AD. So this is the latest concept for the authentication and utilizing the resources. And secondly, the app developers, they need to have knowledge about the Azure AD, so they can create single sign-on or MFA uh, for the applications. And next one is Microsoft 365, Microsoft Office 365, Azure Dynamics CRM online subscriber. So all those you need to know about the Azure AD. Next one is what are the Azure AD licenses. So this is one of the important term. We must be aware, like what are the licenses we have in Azure Active Directory, because this is not the free service. If you want to avail, there is a 30 days trial version we can utilize. We can use this. We can uh, do some R&D. We can create the machines. We can configure as much as we want. We can play around the Azure Active Directory and Azure services, and this is one of the features Azure Active Directory. So we can also play around the Azure Active Directory features, what is new and what are the key components of Azure Active Directory. So Azure AD licenses, that is first one is Azure Active Directory free. So this is free services, and this is available for 30 days. So you need to register it for free. So what and all the services you can use as free, like on-premise directory synchronization, basic report, self service password change for cloud users, single sign-on across Azure, Microsoft 365, and many popular SaaS applications. And Azure Active Directory Premium 1, so P1 license also available, and here are many terms included, what and all uh, we have in P1 license. So uh, th- so dynamic groups, self-service, the group management, Microsoft Identity Manager, cloud write-back capabilities, uh, which allows self-service password reset for your on-premises users. And next one is Azure Active Directory Premium or P2 license. So similarly, we have uh, many features, okay, that comes in when we use the P2 license. And the last one, that is pay as you go feature license. So these are four licenses available. So first one is free, and P1, P2, and pay as you go or basic license. So that this enables the B2C, business to customer relationship maintain, where we can use our identity and access management solutions. So we will discuss in detail about what is B2C, what is B2B, and how to apply the licenses, okay, etc., etc. So we will discuss all those. Next one is which feature work in Azure AD, Azure Active Directory. So there are many features. They are available in Azure Active Directory. So the first one is application management. So we can bring our on-premises application to Azure AD for single sign-on or dual layer of security, configuring MFA, conditional access policy, enable auditing. So there are multiple features. And next one is authentication. So authentication become easy. We can use our same set of credentials what we use on-prem, and if we are syncing our users to Azure AD, we can use our same credentials to use other services, applications, resources. And the third one is Azure Active Directory for developers. And fourth one is business to, this is one of the good feature, business to business. So if we have any partnership or excuse me, partnership, while so we can control our applications, or we can provide the access to other external partners to our applications. And next one is business to customer. So B2C, the conditional access, so we can create the policies here. We will understand in deep about conditional access. Yes, device management. Okay, so we can manage our devices. So whatever devices means own devices or the company provided devices, we can manage through Azure Active Directory. Then domain services, we can have multiple domains to use. Enterprise users, hybrid identity, so multiple kind of identity also available here. That's why this is hybrid identity. And identity governance and identity protection, managed identity for Azure resources, privilege identity management, and report and monitoring also can be done. So again we have some terminology, the identity account and Azure AD account administrator, service administrator, owner. So so many things to know, but overall let me brief it. So as you understand, the Azure Active Directory is a cloud-based service, and we can utilize this by creating users on Azure AD directly, and also we can sync our on-prem users to the cloud Azure Active Directory, and we can use the same set of credentials to utilize any application or the services which are hosted on on-prem or cloud. And this is basically a hybrid model where in we have the applications we can configure the SSO, single sign-on. So we will understand many terms related to Azure Active Directory in the next video. So keep watching. I'll try to demonstrate each and everything practically. So this is all about the Azure Active Directory. I think uh, you should also check what are the other features you can go through. I think the 8 minutes read is there. So I'll paste this link so you can go through the Microsoft article about Azure Active Directory, and this is all about Azure Active Directory. And in the next video we will understand how to create the directory and add custom domains and verify the domain. So keep watching and stay tuned. Thank you so much for watching.